Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a new brewery for me tonight. They're called Double Vision, and they're out of New Zealand. They're out of Wellington. So, yeah, Double Vision Brewing Company. That's what their logo looks like. Pretty cool. I've got a West Coast and a New England double from them. So I thought I'll do them both on the same stream just because they're a new brewery to me. I like doing the side-by-sides. I'm just reading, there's some random thing on the side here that's like put me off. Yeah, so this is the West Coast. It's called the EMBALMER. And it's at 7.2%, 440ml can. Yeah, pretty cool can artwork. And yeah, it looks like all their cans are black, just with like different sort of artwork on the front. They seem to go for different sort of characters. And then they've got a New Zealand double IPA at 8% called Thunderstruck. Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, this one's actually a collab with Barn Bangkok. I think the other one might be as well by the looks. Cheers to the chat. We've got Simo and Dan. Good to see you, boys. Yeah, it's got Fork Brewer and the Malt House. So that might be the West Coast, might be a collab with someone else as well. That's what sort of threw me off. I was looking at the side of the can, seeing all these other names. But yeah, looking forward to them. They are fairly pricey, these beers, so it sort of gave me high hopes that they're going to be decent quality, because when it comes to New Zealand beer, it's normally sort of similar price to Australia. Every now and then you'll get some craft that's a bit more expensive. Small Gods, for example, they're a little brewery that have some dearer beers, and when I tried them for the first time, I was blown away by the quality. So I'm sort of hoping that's what's going on here. So yeah, I think I'm going to try the West Coast first, which is probably a bold move, but just the fact that, yeah, I'm a huge West Coast man and it's like a lighter in ABV, I thought I'll finish on the bigger hazy. We've got, here we go, Smokey's back. Good to see you, brother. So, yeah, Smokey's a Kiwi, so probably appreciate me doing some New Zealand beers. Thanks for chiming in again, dude. Yeah, sweet as. Yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm pretty excited for these two beers. I was going to do either these two, the Matriarch from Co-Conspirators. They've got 4 variants of that. I was going to do, yeah, these two, that, or the new Eagle Megacorp beers. I thought, oh, it's only a Tuesday night. Just settle down, Sammy. Just do the 2 beers. So, yeah, look out for those others later in the week. Yeah, bloody oath. Well, this one here, I said to Steve Simo on the last show I did, this reminds me of Vessel. He just needs a hood on. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'd have no idea when it comes to that sort of stuff. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Let's get into it. I've got a glass that was not pinched from some random bar in Fitzroy. Nah, this particular bar we're finishing up, and I've seen this glass, and it's got like, it looks like it's a fucking noodle dish or something on it, because it was a food place as well. And I'm like, oh, I think I just walked out of the bar still drinking with the glass in my hand, and I'm like, oh, fuck it. It's a good glass. They're finishing up. I'll just take it home. So, yeah, let's get into it. Please be good. Double Vision, don't let me down. So, yeah, they're out of Wellington, New Zealand, which is the same city where one of my favourite brewery's garage project from. Quite often you'll get the case that someone from garage project probably works there. It's probably like the head brewer or something. Oh, it looks good. Hello. It's got a bit of body to it, which is awesome. I'll have to remember too to leave some in the can with both of these so I can take a photo. Yes. It's got a darker orange color, which is good. It means it's going to have some caramel. So yeah, it looks a bit dark in the camera. That probably looks a bit better. But it's more of like it's definitely not showing the right color. It's more of like a dark orange, like a burnt orange, slight coppery appearance. Very, very active carbonation. About a 4 to 5, well, probably a four-finger white foamy head. It's actually quite tight knit. You can just tell that this is really well brewed just by looking at it. Yeah, very clean and clear. Medium body. Let's go with. I'm hoping for like caramel toffee, bread, maybe some citrus and pine. Come on, please be good. Oh, it smells really good. It's really, really active carbonation too. Like I can just hear it like rustling. So yeah, you're getting like pine and resin. Definitely like huge grapefruit, fucking massive grapefruit. Disco from Rasco and Disco, you'd hate it. It's definitely bready and like toffee. Maybe some apricot. I can't get over how good it smells. It's bringing a smile to my face. I just know it's going to be a good beer. Kiwi Westies, they're like I always say how at the moment in the like worldwide, I feel like Australia and New Zealand make the best West Coast IPAs in the world. Oh, fuck, that smells delightful. Anyway, as they say, we're not here to fuck spiders. Cheers, legends. Wow. I am a Westie boy, and that is some supreme quality right there. Fuck me, that is good. It's really like dank. It's got like cannabis quality. If anyone out there's had epic, big epic West Coast IPAs from New Zealand, that's what it reminds me of, but probably even tweaked a little better, bit more refined, probably better balance than epic beers. Wow. It's definitely one of the best Westies I've had this year, no doubt about it. It's really good. Like it, I don't know. I expected it to be good, but not this good. If you get what I mean. It's got that real dank forest like quality. Like I call it evergreen. where you're getting like huge pine, sort of like going through like a wet forest, and then you're getting like little undertones of like wood and mint and spice, and that's what it's like. It's so fucking good. Grapefruit's massive. Apricots there, maybe like some orange, some tangerine or something like that, but it's probably more, yeah, if it's leaning towards two main sort of notes, I would say, yeah, pine and grapefruit, which for me in West Coast there, that's the probably two of the main notes you want. Uh fuck. I think it was Carwin Cellars, dude. I'm pretty sure my last order at Carwin's where I got these from. I can double check for you, but I'll have a quick look now, actually. I've been sitting on them for, yeah, I think they've been in the fridge for about 10 days or so, and I'm pretty sure that's around the time I got the Carwin order back. I'm pretty confident it's Carwin. I have been to a few places lately, but we'll have a look. God, I hope the hazy's as good as this. I just can't get over how awesome it is. It was pricey. I do remember it being pretty pricey though, that's all. Carwin. Yeah. Yeah, so when I went to Carwin, I got that the matriarch 4 pack, the the Devil Bend Oktoberfest beers. Then I got a few other like German inspired beers like Holgate, Goodland, Banks, um, Albert. Then I got some White Bay beers. I got some other Banks, Equilibrium, which I had the other day, some Range, and then yeah, the two beers from Double Vision. Yeah, so that the hazy that I'm drinking next is definitely a collab with a Thailand brewery. I'm just not sure about this Westie. It's got on the side something about Fork Brewer and the Malt House. I don't know if you can see that. This down. So Fork Brewer. Like the Malt House to me is probably like sounds like it's probably a craft bar in Wellington or something. But yeah, this is fucking phenomenal. I'm well impressed. Yeah, for sure, dude. Geez, I could go a cigar right now. Cheers, Vanessa. Welcome in. I'm trying a new brewery from Wellington in New Zealand. I think they've been around for a little while, but I've just never tried their stuff. And yeah, I'm starting with a West Coast, and it's yeah phenomenal. Probably one of the best West Coasts I've had this year. And yeah, West Coast is one of my favourite styles, so I'm very very impressed. Really cool can artwork. It's called the Embalmer. And then after this one, I'm trying a hazy from them just as like a showcase sort of thing. And that's called Thunderstruck. They got some awesome can artwork. No. That'd be pretty impressive. It, it reminds me of Seinfeld. Remember how Kramer, is it Kramer? Kramer wants to get someone in to roll the. Oh, I think initially, yeah, he gets them in to roll cigars, and then they end up going to roll crepes because the guy that owns the crepe business gets injured. And they roll them too tight, and they're squirting all over the customers. Remember to keep some in the bottom, Sam. You got to take a photo of this bad boy. Just can't get over how good it is. Wow. Yeah, we're talking about cigars on the earlier stream. I was just saying how I'm not a smoker, but I don't mind a cigar as like a special occasion thing. But I just can't justify the amount they cost in Australia to even bother with them. Yeah, nah, that was just a thing on Seinfeld. It was funny. Yep. I'd be terrible at that sort of shit just because I got no experience with it whatsoever. It's funny though when you see people with particular skills like that and they just make it look so fucking easy. God, that's good. Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah. From what I've heard, because I've always been the type of person that hates the smell of smoke, it makes me feel sick and all that shit. But from what I've heard from a lot of mates and family and that smoke or used to smoke, it's almost like they hate it even more than someone like me, just because it takes them back to when they did smoke, and just the thought of it makes them, yeah, I don't know, it's like it annoys them. You never see it, Joey, to be honest. It's just something you don't see here. So I've got no idea. So we always, yeah, when we're watching like American shows and there's people chewing tobacco and that, we're like, what the fuck are they doing? Yeah, hit the thumbs up too, peeps. I want to see if someone watches from Twitch. I'm just waiting for the little Twitch logo to come up. Yeah, I don't know, I just had thoughts that it could be like a small gods thing where they're going to be a really good quality brewery. Their beers are going to be fairly well priced though. And that, yeah, it's like you sort of have to have that really good quality to justify paying the amount of what they were worth. But yeah, I certainly can't complain with this first one. It makes me want to try some more now, try some different ones. I'm in Melbourne next week, so hopefully I stumble across some more. I might have to pay old Carlin Sellers a visit. Here we go. Joey's got Twitch. That doesn't count. You're dead to me. So when you stream, Joey, does it go to Twitch as well? Yeah, I'll do the same, dude. I don't even know how to follow people on there. I don't even know how to look people up. I don't even know how to watch anything over there. Yeah, heap of people just told me to create a Twitch and link it up to the StreamYard. So every time I stream onto YouTube, it goes on the Twitch as well. I also got told to maybe try Kick or Rumble. Yeah. I think because the type of show you do, it's probably handy to have like a few different avenues. Oh, yeah. I had lasagna for dinner tonight. It was brilliant. I can still taste it, even with this strong West Coast. I could go some dessert, to be honest. Some sort of snack would be nice. Something chocolatey. So yeah, this West Coast is 7.2, and then the hazy's 8. So I'll be going to bed. And plus, I might be doing a chug tonight as well. So I'll be going to bed a little bit lit up. Yeah, it's good to have that like heaps of shit sort of stored, ready to go. Yeah, I feel like I need to utilize my Instagram more. Now, I'm one of those people like even like Untapped. I was really good on Untapped and used to use that heaps. And then when I started doing Instagram for beer stuff, I couldn't be bothered with Untapped anymore. So then Instagram became my main focus and everything else fell away. And then as soon as I started doing YouTube, then my Instagram started falling away. I never even post on there really anymore, and it was real good there for a while. It's just like I don't know, just with you go to work every day and bust your ass and you're tired, and it's just like you can't be bothered. You don't want to be doing all this shit that feels like work. And that's what I love about YouTube. I can just come on here and do this live, and I'm not having to worry about editing and all that other shit. Like, yeah, taking heaps of photos and writing descriptions of shit, and yeah, it's like I just talk about stuff, and yeah, I think that's what I really like about this sort of format. Oh yeah, cool. As in like Double Vision has dog artwork. Is that what you're referring to? That'd be cool. Yeah. See, if I actually put some time into my Instagram, I could link it to YouTube and get quite a few people off Insta onto my YouTube, but it's just like, I don't know, I just can't be bothered. I sort of like it just growing sort of organically and not pushing it too much. Yeah. Cheers, Phil. Did you get my message I sent back to you, brother? The last message you sent me, I've responded back to you, but I don't know if you got it or not. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that I'd read what you sent me and then I wrote something back. Hopefully you're well, brother. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to go on Carwin's website now, Steve, and see if they've still got some double vision. Might have to get some more, bro. But yeah, so far I'd encourage trying this one. Let's see how their hazy goes. Yeah. When it comes to that stuff too, you can easily get sort of shut down, or I don't know, people start causing problems for you because they don't agree with your side, or yeah. We've had some political discussions on here every now and then, mostly about Australia's mass immigration. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Nah, good luck. I think you're I won't go into detail, but I feel like you're fine, mate. I don't think you got anything to worry about. Okay, so we've tried the Westie. I mean, I haven't drank it all. I'm keeping some for a photo, so I'll leave a little bit. I'll have another sip of it after I have the hazy, just to final thoughts sort of thing. But yeah, let's get into this one. Hopefully, it's like orange and full bodied and punchy flavour. Looks quite clear for a hazy. I'm slightly concerned. Actually, it's called a New Zealand double IPA, so it could be like a Westie with New Zealand hops. Because yeah, looking at it from here, it's definitely a Westie appearance. I mean, it doesn't worry me because I'm a Westie boy, but I sort of wanted to try a hazy and a Westie from them. So yeah, that makes me need to get more, even more now. So yeah, look at that. It's like clear. So it's got to be. It was just confusing with the name because it was known as a New Zealand double IPA. And then you think of New England double IPA. So yeah, I'm thinking it's like a double West Coast, but with New Zealand hops. So look at that. It looks delightful. So yeah, really active carbonation again. Clean and clear. Probably a 2-finger white tight knit head. I think the body on this one looks a little bit lighter, more of a light to medium. The last one was medium. Carbonation's the same, like medium to high. Yeah, let's go a whiff. We'll know it's a Westie if I once I smell it. Yeah, it's been one thing I've really, or one thing that's been encouraging is most of my beliefs that I've spoke about on my channel. I feel like just about everyone in the chat has agreed with me, which I've found very unusual because I'm used to talking to people in real life. Well, I mean, this is real life, but just like at work and like in the street and wherever, and you always got a couple of people that just don't agree with you at all, and there's like fucking all this fire in the belly, and I haven't really copped that on here, unless people are just. I don't know what this is, but it's something to do with Twitch. Okay. Yeah, that's bullshit. It's one thing hairdressers can do is talk. Yeah. So it's definitely, I reckon it's like a modern Westie. It's not as like orange as the last one or like copper. So it's probably going to be more of like a bready malt, biscuity malt, than with like kiwi hops. I'm not getting like huge notes on the nose. I think that's why I sort of stopped smelling it because I was like, I need to just wait for a bit. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it definitely looks all right. But yeah, it's hard to pick out what I'm getting on the nose. I'm getting like a as far as the malt goes, I'm not getting like caramel toffee like the last one. I'm just getting like white bread and biscuit. But I'm not really getting sort of pine or like punchy fruit notes. It's just very like subdued. Yeah, yep, totally get it. Yeah, I feel like these days you can't even speak your mind and people call you racist. It's ridiculous. It's not racist, it's realist. Like it saddens me that there's people out there that have fought for our countries and they're getting treated like third world people and getting kicked out of their homes for people that have come from third world countries and are just getting handed houses and cars and stuff. But yeah, anyway, enough about politics. Back to the beer. See, I'm just getting like it just comes across like earthy and maybe like passion fruit. There's like a slight sort of just in the background. I get like this tropical sort of note and maybe like some berry. That's me every night. I'm like a fucking racehorse. I need to piss every fucking 20 minutes. That's why I can't get a decent sleep. I'm just always up pissing. It's funny, like even when I don't like if I went to work, I'm at work all day drinking shitloads of water. might have a couple of coffees or maybe like I don't know, a juice or maybe a Coke or something, and like come home and have hardly any drink at all, like no drinks, just sort of have dinner and go to bed. I still piss heaps at night and hardly at all during the day. But obviously, like if it's like tonight, where I'm having a couple of beers before I go to bed, well, that's sort of my own fault. Like, yeah, but I'll get up and I'll be going to the toilet, then I'll go back to bed, I'll just get to sleep, then I'm up going to the toilet again. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like I reckon the magical number for hangovers, dude, I reckon you get to about 27, 28. The hangovers get worse. I reckon the whole pissing thing, I reckon it's more like early 30s, just needing to piss way more. And then I reckon, yeah, like a bit older than that's when you start to like not move as well as you used to. Like even just little things like I don't know, picking something up off the ground or tying your shoes up and just shit like that. It's not as easy as it once was. Yeah, yeah. To be honest, my hangovers aren't that bad these days, but I don't really think I get that smashed that often. I'm more of a like I'll drink, have a couple of drinks, and then I get tired and sleepy. So quite often I'm falling asleep before I get drunk, which it's annoying, but it's probably also a good thing. It depends on the situation. I can't stand when I go to a pub, I'm having a real good time, and everyone's just chilling, and I start getting sleepy. I fucking hate that. But if I'm just chilling at home and yeah, like I start getting sleepy and like I haven't really drank too much. Yeah, it's just I just get so relaxed and yeah, I never used to get sleepy like that. But in saying that, I used to sleep a lot better than what I do these days. I suppose I better have a sip of this bad boy. So yeah, with the smell, it's just I'll go another smell, but it's certainly not like yeah, that last beer was so good on the aroma. Yeah, it would have been hard, but it's that's fair enough though, because you don't drink much, it's gonna fuck you real bad. It'd be like if I had like 3 or 4 days with you, Joey, just smoking the whole time, it would absolutely fuck me. I'd probably be out of it for about 2 weeks afterwards, just because I'm not used to it. Yeah, yeah. And that's what's good with craft beer. Like you sort of get in like people will probably like you'll get the usual dickheads that'll watch some of my stuff and go, "Oh, you're an alcoholic, you're drinking all the time." But it's like most days I'm lucky to have 2 beers. Like it'll be like one beer one night, then another night I won't have any, then I'll have like maybe 2 beers. So like all up I'm probably having from Monday to Friday about 8 beers. Like it's not that much. And it's like people think that you're just getting smashed every day. It's like, no, I'm actually at work fucking grinding. I just have a beer after work. People just don't understand, I guess. Yep. Yeah. You don't want to be drinking before going there. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you'll get some like tiny little, I don't know, like a little female that's built like a jockey. She could have like 2 beers and be absolutely messed up. Then you get a big burly dude that can drink like probably 4 and be fine. That's a good one. I haven't heard that one. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, it's just I don't know, it's just a little escape. It just relaxes you, and there's nothing wrong with just having a beer or two after work. People get so fucking wound up about it. But most of the people that do, they've probably never done a hard fucking labour in their life. I'm going in anyway. I'm not finding much on the nose, so let's see what it's all about on the flavour. It does look good. It's just not what I expected. It's good, but it's not the beer that first one was. But I think with this one, it's just the style. See, I like West Coast IPAs to have your old school American sea hops and bitter and piney, and I like that big malt base. This is like a subdued version of a Westie, and it's like it's well brewed. It's good for what it is, but it's just not. If I had known it was his style, I would have got something else. I just really thought I was getting like a double hazy. So yeah, it's not like it's a bad beer. It was just a bad choice. You're getting like a touch of tropical fruit, some berry, maybe even some like white grape. It's very subtle though, like it's yeah, like white bread, biscuit. Not really much bitterness. It's quite like moderate. It's sort of like in between sweet and dry. Like it's a pretty good balance. It's like it's sort of like a West Coast for people that don't like them too bitter and punchy. And I think that's why I can't really big it up much because I love Westies like that first beer, and this is like half of what that is. So I mean, for some people this would be unreal, but yeah, I would say Steve definitely go for something like the Embalmer, but then maybe try and get a hazy from him, or yes, a different style. Yeah, don't bother with this one. It's like, yeah, if people out there like their West Coast sort of like leaning towards a hazy with like not any of that caramel mold, it's more bready and biscuity, like a lighter base, lighter hop character. So if you like Westies but you don't like them real bitter and in your face, you probably like it. But yeah, it's just compared compared to that first beer, it's just not even in the same ballpark. Orange porter. Ooh, what at Carlin or just on their website? If it's at Carlin, I'm getting it. Definitely got to try some more. I want to get some more small gods at their web. Does their web shop, is it like do they send stuff to Australia? Pardon me. And is there somewhere where I can buy small god stuff from? That's what I want to know. See, that last taste I got was a bit more, there was a bit more fruit going on. But yeah, it's more tropical. So I don't know. I don't really rate tropical fruit in West Coast style IPAs. I'd rather it in hazies. I just don't think it works as well in this style of beer. I had lasagna for dinner, buddy. What did you have? For lunch, actually, I didn't really have lunch. I had like a late breakfast. I had Wheat Bix with banana in it. That was really good because I was at work. I've still got like every now and then I'll have the old bowl of Wheat Bix. I'll bust it out of the locker, and we get like fruit every now and then at work. So I cut up a banana and put it in with about 5 Wheat Bix. It was fucking awesome. I'll have to take some like blueberries or raspberries or something to work. Put them in the Wheat Bix. Cheers, dude. So yeah, I'm trying a new brewery from New Zealand, Disco. Actually mentioned you just before. I was talking about grapefruit, and I said you wouldn't appreciate this. So yeah, this is probably one of the best West Coasts I've had this year. It's called the EMBALMER, 7.2%, and this is the brewery. They're out of Wellington, New Zealand. Double Vision, and yeah, I think that's who they've collabed with, whoever they are. Really, really good. But yeah, grapefruit forward, so you probably wouldn't like it. With small gods, cool. I'll have to check it out. I used to buy stuff from Beer Cartel and that back in the day, but then a lot of the stuff they had was trash, so I just gave up on them. Yep. It's really, that first one was like, yeah, I called it like it's one of the best Westies I've had this year. It's really piney, really like dank and like resinous. Like it even had that sort of cannabis quality to it. I described it sort of like as evergreen, sort of like wet foresty sort of character. But then yeah, it had like huge grapefruit, then like orange and tangerine, and the body was like yeah, like your caramel and your bread. And just like, yeah, awesome mouth feel, like medium body. Yeah, just everything about it was just right down my alley. So well impressed. But then the second one I thought was going to be a hazy, and it's confusing. It's a New Zealand double IPA. So I just expected it because I read New Zealand double IPA. I just thought it was going to be like a hazy beer, and it's more of like a new school Westie. And yeah, it's just sort of come after having that first one. Yeah, this has sort of failed to deliver. It's sort of like a subdued version of the first. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame because I was sort of hoping to do a West Coast and a hazy beer together from these guys. But one thing that's pretty cool is they've collabed with the Thailand brewery. I know the Thai craft scene's trying to get a bit of exposure. They've got some real strict laws though with their beers there, so It's pretty hard for him. Yeah, that's what I was sitting out. We've actually had a sunny day today, thank God. So I was sitting outside with the dogs earlier, and I had a Vienna lager just out in the sun. It was real nice. Then I had some lasagna. Then I had the Banks Fest beer. I reviewed that, and now I've had the two double visions, and I was thinking about maybe doing a chug as well. I was like, geez, I'll be going to bed a little bit lit tonight. Cheers, Juzzy. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I probably would have appreciated this one a bit more, but I just think modern Westies they're not my jam. There might be some people out there that appreciate them more that don't like really bitter beers and yeah, that real sort of over the top foresty dank sort of quality. But yeah, I don't know. As I said, as soon as West Coast's light in bitterness and have tropical fruit flavour, they're just not for me. Oh, cool. There you go, peeps. So Juzzy's just done a podcast with Thoughts Unchained. Pretty cool. Cheers, Sheree. Good to see you as well. Yeah, for sure. Absolute legends, us Anzacs. Yeah, she is new here. It's the first time she's chimed in. She's like, geez, the host seems like a really good dude. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, I get like on the after flavour, I get like tart passion fruit, and white grape. It's almost got I don't know, like a quality of like a Riesling or some sort of white wine. Well, I don't think I really need to take a photo of Thunderstruck. It's really just the other one that was a banger. So I may as well keep drinking this one. Yeah, very, very enjoyable evening. As I said, though, I feel a bit peckish. I want something to snack on, something desserty. Just got a bit of a hankering for something of like tiramisu or something like that. Would be fucking awesome right now. Some baklava. Yeah, see, like for what it is, it's good quality, but it's just not my thing. Modern West Coast just ain't my bag, baby. Yeah, fucking oath. Just anything like real chocolatey and rich and decadent. Stop it. Now I want a stout disco. Someone said something about a stout before that got me excited. Smokiness and stout. Yeah. Desert. Desert is one S. Dessert is two S's. We're talking about, that's another thing we discussed tonight. We were talking about Abu Dhabi and Dubai and those places. I was just saying how they're fucking man-made shitholes in the middle of the desert, and I'd rather go to about 200 other places before them. And whenever they have events there, they've got no soul. It's just all these rich sheiks sitting around like, I want to be on TV. I want 25 wives. Fuck off. Very nice. I like that one. Don't be so reckless. Here we go. Another Twitcher. Too bad my Twitchers tonight are being people I know. Throw down your guns, Stephen. The Reckless IPA, that's the one from the Bathurst Brewery, isn't it? Is that right? How's Twitch going? I don't even know how to use the fucker. Wouldn't even know how to add anyone on there, how to watch anything. I wouldn't even know how to I don't even know how to find my videos on there. I got no idea what's going on. One place I watched a video last night on Greece, and I want to go to a restaurant and try some authentic Greek cuisine and have a coffee ouzo afterwards. Cool. Sounds pretty decent. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, fucking oath. I went to a Greek restaurant in Melbourne. No, it was probably I've been there before, but last time I went there was like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it was unreal. We have Greek festivals all over. Yep. See, Melbourne's got the biggest Greek population outside of Athens. So yeah, we've got a very, very strong Greek community here in Melbourne. And the good thing with the Greeks is they assimilate, they work hard, they make our country better. Good on them. Unlike some of the other fuckheads. Yes. Yep. And there's so many names for those fuckers. See, we call them kebabs or souvlakis. I think souvlaki's generally the Greek version in Australia. Kebabs generally more what Middle Eastern or Turkish. I suppose Turkish is sort of Middle Eastern, isn't it? Yeah. You guys seem to call them that. It's weird how it works. Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the things I want to try, dude. And I'm not like a massive seafood head, but I just want to try it. I've heard some people saying it's top notch. Yeah. Yeah. Donna. Donna. You hear so many different abbreviations. Someone goes to me Someone goes to me today at work, oh, so what do you call, like, what's dinner to you? And I'm like, oh, here we go, not this fucking debate again. Because in England, in the US, in Australia, you just have these subtle differences of what things are called. And I said, I go, don't even get me started on chips and crisps. But yeah, it is weird because in England and Australia, dinner is pretty much lunch or the night meal. And then we also say tea, which is fucking confusing. Tea is the night meal, but tea is also like a cup of tea. So Americans are like, why the fuck are you having tea? What? It's so weird. Like just the different names for shit. Supper. But yeah, I was saying how in Australia it's confusing as fuck. Because if you want chips, it's like people don't know if you're referring to chips as in a packet of chips, like crisps, or like chips as in like hot chips, like a fish and chip shop. But in Australia, they're just all called chips. So the foreigners are like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. See, in America they say kebab, and a kebab is like, yeah, just your meat on a stick. So when I've been talking about kebabs with some of the English guys, like Craig in particular, we're talking about eating a big dirty kebab after a night out, which is pretty much like a souvlaki or whatever you call them. All the Americans are thinking we're talking about meat on a stick. How do the Cypriots and the Greeks get on? Or how do the Cypriots and the Turks get on? Is there like animosity there? Bob Kebab. Is it lonely there in Twitch world? Yeah, I know they generally hate each other, but Phil's from Cypriot background, so Cyprus is sort of like caught in the middle. I think my doggo's having a bad dream. I'm just like rubbing his ears, going, "It's okay, buddy." He stopped straight away. You always know, like they have a dream and they're like something bad's happening to you, and then like you'll just say, "Oh, it's okay, buddy," or you'll like pat their head or whatever, and then they know they're safe. And yeah, just straight away, just calmness comes in. Fuck, I hope we get more weather like we did today. It was good. I'll have to change the title though. So I've got the Embalmer and Thunderstruck, West Coast IPA and New England double IPA, double vision brewing. I'm gonna have to change. I'll just change the E to a Z, and then I'll be right. Yeah, possibly. No, they reckon when they reckon 90% of dogs' dreams are about their owner. So generally, when they're like in distraught, something's like happening to you, and they're dreaming that that something bad's happening. Like you haven't come home from work one day or something like that. Cool. Yeah. What about Sri Lankans? I've always thought Indians and Sri Lankans seem like they have a decent relationship. I've always found Sri Lankans are a bit more like. Is it brutal to say that I feel like Sri Lankans are a bit more friendly and laid back? Is that harsh? I know if I had the choice, I'd definitely rather go to Sri Lanka for a holiday. Yeah, cool. I tell you what, I could probably have about 10 more beers, but I'm not going to. Everyone hit the thumbs up too if you haven't already. I reckon you'd love Thailand or Vietnam, Joey. First time I went to Bangkok, I fucking hated it. I just thought it's too much of a culture shock. I can't handle it. It's dirty as fuck. I was just like, this place is a shithole. And then I just did it. I don't know. I sort of, the second time I was going back to Asia, I sort of took a step back, did a heap of research, just thought, no, go back there with like, I don't know, more of an open sort of thought, open eyes, and like just embrace all the differences. And yeah, it's like the second time I went back. I mean, I did a lot of research, so I sort of like knew places to avoid and places to visit and just enhance the experience. And yeah, the second time I went there, I fucking loved it. It was phenomenal. Yeah, that'd be like a lot of Americans, like as in Canadians getting called American, and even us getting called Kiwis. And after a while, I mean, it's funny at first, but then it just gets annoying. It's like all the stupid fucking stereotype stuff, and like when you're talking to someone and from America and all they can think about is like the same old shit with Australians, like a kangaroo and Crocodile Dundee and put another shrimp on the barbie and that. Like when they say shit like that at first, you're like, oh yeah, fair enough. Like it's pretty funny. But when they just keep going on and on and on about it, you're like, you fucking simple, mate. Is that all you can think about? Like, it's just, yeah, it just gets fucking old real quick. You never, I don't know, Australians don't seem to do that with Americans, but Americans love it when it comes to just all that same old shit with Australians. If someone keeps going on about that stuff, I just see them as being simple, like they've got a shit sense of humour and they're ignorant. And yeah, tumbleweeds. It'll be like that for a while, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like, I know there's banter between Australia and New Zealand, but for me, like, yeah, I consider you guys as like brothers. If there's like, yeah, if you could stick up for anyone else in the world, it'd be the Kiwis to be the first I'd think of, because I sort of consider Australia and New Zealand as like I don't know, like a team. Melbourne. I wish we had white rhinos. That'd be sick. I want to ride one. Yeah, I don't know. I've just felt like Sri Lankans are very laid back, and some of them like have some like real cool sense of humor, and yeah, I've found a lot of Indians that are similar to Chinese, and just it's brutal, but yeah, it's nothing worse when you go into like I don't know, like you're in a restaurant or something and you're just getting barged through and pushed aside and that. And it's like, cunt, just fucking relax. I know you do this shit back in your own country, but you do this shit to the wrong Aussie and you're gonna get the shit beaten out of you. Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, exactly. I think just because of the history there, like they've always had each other's back. The whole Anzac spirit and stuff. Plus, I'd be happy to have some big Maori boys sticking up for me. I consider myself a pretty strong lad, but yeah, I've had some wrestles with some island boys and they put me to shame. Fuck, they're naturally strong. It's just this ungodly strength that you can't match. Bad omens, Chug Steve. I'm I'm thinking that's what it might be. I haven't done one for a while. You can definitely tell the ones where there's like some copyright issues and you get fucked up. Is it me or am I tried? Is it tired or yeah? See, I've possibly got Aboriginal um heritage from my dad's mother. We're still not sure, but yeah. Apart from that, English and Irish. Dad's family's English and mum's is Irish. When I played footy, I had some Aboriginal qualities, so I thought, oh, it could be true. Little small forward, known to go walkabout occasionally. Sleepy boy, Sleepy Joe. This beer just isn't doing it for me. I appreciate the quality, but yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, you've got two beers here, right? One of them has absolutely rocked my socks, and then the other one's just like I appreciate the quality of it, but yeah, I probably just based on the second beer, if I'd have had that, I just would have assumed this brewery's okay, but nothing special. But the first beer, it's just got me like, this brewery's fucking amazing. I need to try more shit. So yeah, I'm so glad I had that other beer. Cheers, Bill. I just had a New Zealand West Coast IPA, brother, that's fucking bee's knees, world class quality. This one here. But the second beer I had, yeah, it's a West Coast, but it's New Zealand hops and modern malt, so it's pretty shit compared to this, but this is fucking phenomenal. He needs a hood with a mask and black body paint, and then that's either a microphone stand or a guitar. Can you halt this eclipse in me? Oh yeah. I got to get up at 3:50 a.m. So I get 20 more minutes sleep. That's if we went to bed at the same time. Beer. Nah, do it, bro. Just just do it for the sparring, just the fitness, the fucking do it, man. I done Muay Thai for 2 years and it was fucking unbelievable, and I wish I still did it. I regret, like, well, I moved towns, so I wouldn't be able to do it now anyway because I live in a small country town that doesn't have a decent gym. But in my hometown, I did it for years. Got a really good trainer. If I lived back where I did, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. I regret not doing it. So I would say give it a go. It's fucking awesome. It's really good for you. It's just, yeah, I don't know, just whether you're confident or not, it gives you a lot more confidence, just even if you're, I don't know, just in a situation where you might be walking around at night and have some sketchy people hanging around. You just walk around, you're not worried about anything, and yeah, it's like I just think it's a good skill to have. So I would say give it a crack. Yeah. I mean, if you're just sparring and training, it's fine. I mean, obviously, if you get into fights, yeah, it's a different story. But I would say just do the training and the occasional sparring, wearing helmet and shit, or not helmet, but like headgear. And I mean, a lot of time with sparring, you're pretty much just throwing sort of softer punches and kicks and that, and you're not really going for the head too much. So you realize how much it hurts just getting a normal punch to the guts. One thing I used to love, I fucking loved it. It was so good. You'd get you'd get people come to the gym that thought they were real hard. They thought they could just come in and make an impact straight away and that. And you'd start sparring with them and they'd take one little punch and then they'd be like out. Oh no, I'm not doing this anymore. Bye. You fucking soft cunt. I used to love just like, yeah, I don't know, not punishing people like that, but just making them aware of like, I don't know, sort of humbling them. You always got these cocky fuckers coming in. Generally, they were people that, yeah, covered in tattoos and just thought they were hard. Just give them a nice cheeky jab. Give them a nice little, I don't know, just give them a couple to make them aware as to their surroundings. No worries, mate. Whew, I need to go to the loo, but I probably need to wrap this up as well. Just going to miss my first comment. Oh, this one here. Cool. So that's an hour and a half from yours, is it? That'd be a fair job. Oh man. Yeah, fucking oath. It's terrible. What the fact that like fucking Dana White and the UFC and that get behind it, it's so pathetic. See, I find a lot of boxing pathetic now. As soon as they started getting fuckwits like fucking Jake Paul and that involved, it's like, oh, it's so cringy. I'd rather watch Olympic boxing where it's like for pride and no money involved and shit. That's why Thai boxing's awesome. It's about family pride and yeah, just like they have about fucking 90 fights, unlike some of the boxers that have about six. If anyone ever goes to like Thailand, make sure you go to a proper Thai boxing event, not the fucking exhibition bullshit that they advertise in like Phuket and that. Go to an actual proper event. It's fucking unreal. Yeah, that's gonna suck, dude. Like you're gonna be tired as fuck every day you come home. Hopefully, it's not a job that goes for too long. Yeah, I'd give it a go, man. Even if you just go to a class, like even if it's only once a week, you'll probably really enjoy it. I was going to. I went to I had a few chats with people while I was over there, but yeah, I just never sort of. I think just because I wasn't really in the country for long enough, and it was more of a holiday and sort of on the move, going from one city to another and that. But I talked to a couple of camps while I was there. I think the second time and got like some email details and stuff. So there was always a chance of me going back, but yeah, then I moved towns, I changed job, and I gave it up, and yeah, I've like regretted it ever since. It was fucking phenomenal though, like when you were there, just seeing the caliber of like people, like as in like when I was saying like I would humble these fuckwits that come into our gym, but then yeah, like if I was when I was in Thailand, I'd get humbled in about fucking 10 seconds. They're so fucking quick. Like, yeah, they'll just they get you in the clinch and then just fucking elbow. Like it's fierce, like it's insane. But they've been doing it since they're like fucking 4 years old. When you go to the proper events, it's like you sort of I don't know, it's hard to watch because the first fights they're like real little kids just beating the absolute piss out of each other. And it's like, fuck, this is hard to watch because you're like, you can hear like these real hard kicks, thinking their little brittle bones are probably breaking, and like as the fight, like the exhibition goes on, the fight class gets bigger and bigger. So like it always starts off with like the young girls and boys, and then the bodies get bigger and bigger as it goes on, and then you get the main fighters at the end of the night. Cheers, Jimmy. Good to see you, brother. 6 months. Fuck. Yeah, cool. I would say if you are gonna go to Thailand and train, I would suggest going to Bangkok or up in the mountains in like Chiang Mai. I just think you're a lot better off financially. You also you got less of the fuckwits there. Down in those main training camps in like Phuket, you just get a lot of the fuckwit, like I don't know, like a lot of the just a lot of the fuckwits that go to those gyms. It's like it's not the same experience. I think you'd be better off to go to like Chiang Mai or Bangkok, and you'd be more likely to have like one-on-one experience or just smaller groups where they yeah you it'd be more beneficial. Yeah, yeah. See, I only got into the basics of like BJJ and that sort of stuff. Yeah, like fair bit of Muay Thai, a little bit of boxing, and then yeah, a little bit of BJJ. Like definitely, yeah, Thai boxing would definitely be the main sort of skill I'd have out of all that sort of stuff. It did help that I played a lot of football, so I've always had real strong legs. So yeah, my right kick was pretty fucking brutal. Yeah, that's why I reckon you'd be best staying away from Phuket. I don't know, I love Thailand, but Phuket to me is, I don't know, it's a bit of a shithole. It's way too like Americanized, I reckon. Commercialized, like you're not really saving that much money going somewhere like that. I mean, it does have beautiful beaches and stuff, but yeah, I just think you're way better off being up in the mountains or in Bangkok, and where you can, yeah, you'd be able to fucking feed your face for about $3 a day while you train, and probably be able to find somewhere to live for real cheap. And yeah, I better wrap this up. And shit, I didn't realise it was so late. It's nearly 11 o'clock. Wow. Yeah, I better wrap it up, boys and girls. But thanks everyone for chiming in, and yeah, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. As far as these beers go, the old Thunderstruck, I mean, it was still good for what it was, but just compared to the first beer, it was nothing. And it just simply comes down to the style. So I think for Thunderstruck, I'd probably go I reckon it'd be about a 4.1 out of 5. So that was the New Zealand double IPA. I just assumed it was a hazy when I bought it, so I was way off. But this little number here, as I said, probably one of the best West Coasts I've had this year. So, in other words, probably one of the best beers I've had this year. Absolute stonking beer. 7.2 Westy. Yeah, what did it have? Like huge caramel toffee note, white bread. Yeah, massive grapefruit with some like orange and tangerine. Huge piney notes, dank, like resinous, oily, like sort of like wet forest character. Like I even got like a cannabis sort of minty sort of spice note. And yeah, it was real bitter, real dry, like real dank. I would say I'm gonna go a 4.7 for this. Like I'm well impressed by it. So yeah, massive score for a Westie, but definitely a good beer, that one. Highly recommend. So yeah, the brewery is Double Vision out of Wellington, New Zealand. And I need to pee, so I'm heading off. Cheers, guys, and yeah, we'll see you probably this time tomorrow night, as in, well, the time I started anyway, probably not this late finish, but cheers.